Oh boy. So it is March 29th, and that means today is the first day of my spring break. It's so nice just to not worry about any academic responsibilities whatsoever. Very freeing. So this week focusing on YouTube, going to the gym, and relaxing a bit. It's gonna be a good week. Today I want to talk about a topic that, well, it's not really new. It's been talked about plenty of times. In fact, I think if I'm being honest, it's been overdone, but it's a topic that I think is incredibly important to continue talking about as content creators. It's this idea around quantity versus quality. This is a challenging topic because I think a lot of times we feel like we need to, pick one or the other to focus on and sacrifice the other. And today I want to talk about which one is more important. Now, talking about quality first, I really do pride myself on the quality of my videos. From where I started to where I'm at now, now having, lighting, a nice microphone, a nice camera. I mean, it's just nice to have, this really, coming from a production background, it's really nice to have the high quality, video production. But here's the thing, video production is actually just one aspect of quality. You don't just have the quality of your video and the production of it, you have the quality of your content as well. Now, you could have $5,000 worth of gear in front of you, but if your content isn't informing somebody or entertaining somebody, if it doesn't provide value, it just kind of sits there. It's just kind of there, exists. This is the kind of quality that I'm talking about, is value-based content. Quality of content is really challenging because a lot of times we don't know what our content is at first. We don't know what niche we fit in. We don't know what kind of content we're making at first. We don't know what questions we're answering. We don't know, what needs we're filling. We don't know. We're just kind of posting videos and seeing what happens. When I look at a creator like Peter McKinnon, for example, his videos are his quality is through the roof, his production value is through the roof, but not only that, but he actually does provide quality content. You learn something, you can be inspired by his videos, and that's something that it's my goal to kind of aspire to be, for my content to be at that level. And for me, I love, the cameras, the mics, the light. I invest in that not just because, I want to have nice looking videos, but because I want it to be a pleasing viewing experience for you. But I've had plenty of people who have found my channel and go, oh my gosh, your quality is through the roof. How do you not have more subscribers? When I get those comments, I love it, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, that tells me I need to start focusing on the quality of my content. How much value am I providing? That's the important part. So, that's a lot about quality and quality of content, quality of production value, but what about quantity? Is quality important? Does it matter? Is it something that we should pay attention to? Yes, it is. In fact, it's debatably more important. I was listening to Gary Vaynerchuk the other day. If you guys don't know who Gary V is, he is an entrepreneur, he's a marketing guru, he is a CEO of his own company. I mean, this guy really does understand the content creation space. One day, somebody asked Gary a question and asked him, Gary, what should I focus on, quantity or quality? And Gary said, well, you should focus on quantity and speed, because what's gonna happen is when you focus on speed and posting and getting into a process and a routine of posting, what's going to happen is your quality is going to follow and it's going to catch up. And the more I thought about this, the more I was like, you know what, he's actually right. It's kind of like practicing anything. Like when I was in high school and I played football, we practiced every single day to get better, to prepare us for the game. Or you practice an instrument to get better at that instrument. You practice everything a little bit every day to get better at it. And the same kind of idea applies to making videos. When you focus on quantity, what's going to happen is you're going to be building a routine, you're going to be building a process and getting out content faster and faster, more consistently. And this is something that even I've experienced with this channel. I've gotten really good at posting at least once a week. It's not much, but it's once a week, and I've been able to get really good at it. And my content quality has been there as well, trying to provide as much value as I can, and it's starting to catch up as well. So being able to post consistently is going to help your quality catch up as well. So when you're thinking of whether you should focus on quantity or quality, it's kind of a mixture of both. You want to be able to provide quality content, set yourself up for success, asking yourself, is this really going to be providing value to somebody, whether it's entertaining, whether it's informative, is this filling a need? And then being able to post consistently, developing that process, that routine, to where you can put out that content on a consistent basis, and you will build an audience around that. It will compound interest. You're going to be really building an audience around your niche and around what it is you talk about and the needs you fill. You'll be developing a community around that, which is really cool. And just as a little disclaimer here, I'm not saying do daily. That is a lot. I tried it early on and failed. Doing daily is tough. I mean, you got work, you got kids, life, school. I mean, there's so much going on. It's hard. It's a challenge to do. Daily is tough, but what I do recommend as a kind of a good starting point is just posting, once a week. Pick a day of the week that you're like, you know what, I'm going to post every Friday, and then, putting in a couple hours that week to developing a video, whatever it is you need to do to kind of carve out that time to put a video out that week, and then just kind of try to build that routine. That's it's a good way to do it. It's not so overwhelming like, posting a video every single day, but it's able to kind of pace yourself, and that way you're not going to get burnt out as fast. So I hope that this was insightful and helpful in trying to, kind of maybe get you into the right mindset of approaching quantity versus quality. Focusing on speed and consistency and developing the quality of content over time, letting that catch up. It's a pretty important topic, so I hope this was helpful. And real quick before we end the video, I got a little shout out here to Professor Dericati. Thanks for watching all the way through. I appreciate you. Professor Dericati runs a YouTube channel around chemistry, and I've always struggled with science, but chemistry was always something I enjoyed, so be sure to go check out his channel. But that's going to do it for me. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and I will be sure to see you in the next one.